Hey, what's up everyone, this is AznKei playing Yandere Simulator, a game made by Yandere Dev. And right now, I'm gonna continue where I stopped the last time because it was crashing. And I was trying to, use the tape to this tape reader in order to listen like what's inside the tape, each of the tapes. But there was one of them who was crashing. I'll show you. It was mysterious tape 8, but I managed to to read all those mysterious tape here. I mean listening all those tapes until number 8. So right now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start like listening to mysterious tape 9 and 10, and also I'm going to do like the basement tape 1 and 10. And after that, if everything is going fine, I'm going to go back to mysterious tape 8 in order to finish all the readings, all the listenings and all that. So let's go for this one.
I found her. It wasn't hard. She never even moved out of her hometown. I've been following her around town for the past week. It's not that hard to follow someone without being spotted if you know the right tricks. The only difficult part is looking at her without being consumed with disgust. Thinking about what she got away with. Thinking about what she's responsible for. It almost makes me go blind with rage. This whole week, I felt like something was wrong. Yesterday, I realized what it was. I'm surprised it took me so long to figure it out. She suddenly changed directions while walking, or linger in one place for seemingly no reason. I recognize that behavior. It's my own behavior. I know what she's doing. She's stalking someone. It didn't take me long to figure out who her prey was. A young woman just out of high school. I don't know what she's done wrong, but she's clearly marked for death. She'll be dead within a week if I don't do something. I want to warn her that a killer is stalking her, but I can't repeat the mistakes of the past. In order to convict this monster and send her to prison, I need firm evidence that she's a murderer. If I save this young woman's life, I won't have any evidence. I have to let her die. And I have to be there when it happens, filming her murder. It's the only way to get the evidence I need. The only way to make sure that justice is served. But is this really justice? Letting a woman die? If I don't get this monster arrested, then there will only be more victims in the future. So letting her commit murder one last time is the right thing to do. Isn't it?
Wow. You could have saved her. I mean, of course, no one's gonna trust you, but I'm pretty sure that her life is more important than, yours, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of complicated in his situation, so I'm gonna continue listening to our mysterious tape here.
Fool, I'm a goddamned fool. I got sloppy. She caught me. I followed her into an alley, lost her in the shadows. Then I heard her voice from behind me. Long time no see, Mr. Journalist. I turned around and saw her just inches away from me. She was smiling. I recognized that smile. It was the exact same smile she wore when she threatened my life in 1989. I didn't know what to do. I just turned and ran. I've broken a truce that lasted almost 3 decades. She knows I was after her. There's no way she'll let me live. I'm doomed. I can't go to the police. I'll sound like a babbling lunatic without evidence, and right now I don't have any. Even if they do listen to me and investigate her, they won't find anything. My only option is to leave town. No. Oh no, it's worse than that. I have to leave Japan altogether. I searched for you, but I couldn't find you. I can't wait for you to come home. I have to leave immediately. I'm going to gather all of the recordings I've made so far and put them where I know you'll find them. That way, at least you'll know why your father disappeared so suddenly. I only hope that she doesn't try to get revenge on me by harming you. I don't know when I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be back. I don't know if she's willing to cross oceans to hunt her prey. If she is, I'll try to lure her into a trap, try to expose her true nature in front of the police. It's my only hope. I know you can take care of yourself. If I had more time, there's so many things I'd say to you, but I can't. Not now. Stay safe. I love you.
He's crying? Oh yeah, it's true. He has a daughter. I suppose his daughter is Yandere Chan. I mean, Yandere Chan is most of the time she's living by herself here, without like any parents. But that's all I know right now. That I think I know. There might be more information about Yandere Chan's past, and there's still some remaining like tapes. Oops. I still have to read some tapes again. I mean, listening some tapes, basement tapes. So here we go.
Oh, darling, you're finally awake.
What?
Watching you sleep is always fun, but it gets a bit old after 6 hours, you know?
What's happening? Where am I?
We're in my basement, darling. My mom went through a lot of trouble to get this basement added to our home.
What are you talking about? Huh? What is this? Am I tied to a chair?
That's right, darling. That's the very same chair that my mother built for my father while she was keeping him here. And now you get to sit there too. Isn't that romantic?
Aren't you that girl's been on the TV lately? What was it? Aishi-san?
Oh, you don't need to be so formal, darling. You can use my first name, you know.
Oh God. It's not true, is it? All those things the journalist said?
I said, use my first name, darling.
I'm sorry. I don't know you well enough to...
Say my name.
Ryoba! Ryoba! What?
Oh, darling, I've been waiting so long to hear you say that. I'm so glad that I caught it on tape.
What do you want from me? Am I your next victim?
Victim? Of course not, darling. You're the one I was protecting this whole time.
Protecting? You mean all those girls at school?
That's right, darling. They were threatening our love. I had to get rid of them all.
Love? But we've never even spoken to each other before.
I know, darling. It's so exciting to talk to you for the first time. I can't wait to have all of our firsts. Our first date, our first meal together, our first kiss, our first...
Ryoba-chan, if you love someone, you shouldn't kidnap them and tie them to a chair.
Well, how else am I supposed to make sure that you don't try to run away, darling?
Please. Please. Let me go. I promise I won't tell the police.
Sorry, darling. You're not allowed out of that chair until I'm 100% sure that you'll never try to leave me. From this day forward, I'm never going to let you out of my sight. We'll be together forever.
Forever?
That's right. Oh, looks like it's time to change the tape. One moment, darling.
Wow, she's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. Did I scare you?
I didn't hear you come in.
After all these years, you still can't tell when I'm standing behind you? I thought you would have been able to tell by now, darling.
Well, you do make a career at not being seen.
What were you doing down here, darling? Oh, are those our old tapes? The ones we made back in the 80s? Did you get a bit nostalgic for the good old days?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
You know, I had a nostalgic moment today too, darling. I saw someone who I hadn't seen in decades. And by that, I mean this is the first time he's seen me in decades.
Who are you talking about?
Oh my! Are you jealous, darling? Are you worried that someone is going to steal your beloved wife away?
That's actually the last thing I worry about.
Oh, darling, that's so romantic.
Right. So who did you see today?
I'll tell you all about it on the way to the airport, darling.
Wait! Airport?
That's right, darling. Pack your bags. We're going to America.
We can't do that! What about our jobs?
Don't worry, darling. I've already called the boss and informed him that we need to take a little trip. He was very understanding.
How long will we be gone for?
I'm not sure, darling. It all depends on how fast I track him down.
What about our daughter? Tomorrow is the first day of high school.
If our daughter is anything like her mother, she'll have absolutely no problems whatsoever taking care of herself. Oh, I hope she meets someone special. It would be so nice if she's gotten a boyfriend by the time we get back.
I hope not.
What was that, darling?
Nothing, sweetie.
Enough dawdling, darling. We have to get going.
Shouldn't I pick up the tapes? They're scattered everywhere.
Don't bother, darling.
What if our daughter finds them?
You know, there's a part of me that hopes she does.
Huh? It's on. Must have hit record.
Alright, I've done all the basement tape, even though there is only 2.
Ah!
I want to go back, come on. Let's go right there, redo the number 8. I think it crashed like around 1 minute, so I'm gonna skip
I've never told anyone about any of this. Never saw a shrink, never had any friends. Just this girl from... She's a grown woman by now, but she's never been punished for the sins of her youth. I can't go on living in a world where a monster like her walks around in public. I'm the only one who knows the truth about her, so I'm the only one who can bring her to justice. I still know how to track a person down. I still know how to learn a person's secrets. I still know how to dig out the truth. For the first time in decades, I feel like I have a purpose. I feel like I know what to do with my life. I'm going to deliver justice to that murderer. I'm going to die trying. This old antique was good for something after all.
So, what I understand is that all the recording of the mysterious tape, it was about one family, well, which this family was about like a journalist who wanted to try to track down like a stalker who was still like, you know, still around like the town that he lives for 3 decades. And there's another like tape, the basement tapes, which is about like a family, like a crazy like wife with a more sane man that leave each other, and they also have a daughter. So I suppose that the basement tape family is more about Yandere's Chan's parents, because after all, like the tapes is on her basement after all. So this is most likely her parents that are those are recording those tapes, and those mysterious tapes supposed to be like another like parent that I really don't know who belongs to, but whatever. Alright, I still have time, so I'm about to do something. I just want to show you guys something that I don't think that I already showed you before. So let's see, I'm going out here and I'm going to try to press some keys around here. Okay, let's see, was it this one? This button? No, no. Oh yeah, this button. Yeah, here by default is the O key. And the O key, what it does is that you can carry an object or like something to wear on to your main character. So right now she's put the bread on her mouth, and then a toaster on her mouth, then a slush on her mouth, popsicle. This is a doll of his senpai, of her senpai, and I guess this is a disguise meant for like you know, they've all disguise underwear to their face. Okay, to her face actually. Octopus hat, I think. Wow, this is local like an Englishman hat. Steak, the knife on top of the steak. Mexican hat. Very thick ribbons. What is this? Are they like hair clippers? Can't see very well. Oh, this is a headset. Yeah, this is Mario hat, but there's a Y there, so it's mostly like Yandere brothers, I think. And this is the Neko Mimi, I think. Ears, Neko ears. And sometimes when you try to press the control key, yeah, she's making a meow noise. I don't know if I do this to people, they will find me weird. I'm just going to try it out. Let's try it out here. Don't care at all. Okay, so I'm gonna change another one then. Whoa. Still laughing like crazy. Alright, cool. She's still laughing. Oh, this is like tie her hair or ponytail. Okay, no, there's nothing. Okay, just go back to the beginning. Alright, cool. So let's see. And you can also change the costumes. I think it's. I'm not sure. Oh shit. Not sure which key it is, but yeah, there's a way to change the costumes. But I'll check it out later on. Wait, maybe it's that key here? Oh yeah, it's change school uniform. Alright. But anyways, I'm just going to break something. I'm gonna carry something. Where is it? Where's the entrance? Okay, there you go. Whoa, 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 senpai's right there. Alright, I'm going to carry a katana. Carry katana. Yeah, I'm visibly armored, but I'm gonna change. Oh shit. How come? I don't want to drop it, man. I want to carry it. Okay, how about this one? Oh, okay, now I can carry it. Okay, maybe because the katana is so big, man, that there's no way that, you know, you can like switch the weapons. Okay, where's the teacher? Where's the teacher? Okay, she's right there. Okay, she's right there. Alright, cool. this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack her.
What are you doing? Put that down immediately. You'll be expelled for this.
Man, was it fast enough?
No. Wait.
Ah, I got expelled. Oh shit. Okay, well, let's redo this again. This time, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to carry like the weapon all the way upstairs with the teacher and kill like as quick as possible. I wasn't fast enough because I was switching weapons and all that shit, man. So now I'm going to kill her. Okay, I can open the door here, and then I think the F is the F key is to attack her. Okay.
Just what do
what
you
the fuck?
think you're doing?
She managed to counter it. Counter attack. Oh, she pinned me down. I'm still expelled, but this time I was pinning down. Wow, I was selecting a snap, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, well, I guess that's pretty much it, man. That's all about the tapes and try to attack the teacher, but it doesn't work. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. See you guys for the next episode of Yandere Simulator. Later, guys.